And then you fooled me, right? And then you fooled me in going into North Carolina, right? And staying there. Right? You say, Lena Mossy, your family, we're sorry you're having a bad time in Florida. Why don't you just move to North Carolina, Lena Mossy? Your family, Lena Mossy. Right? And then you open the Bible for me and you do this and that and this and that. You even gave me a Bible, right? But what did you do behind the Bible? You're part of that covert, right? You made the Masons against me. I don't even know who the Masons are. I have no idea who they are. And you paid them and you said lies to them about me so they can come after me, right? And you say, Lena Massey, you're my family over and over again. And then you a kitchen witch, girl. And you feeding me poison. You paying somebody at the restaurant to put poison in my lemonade, which I accidentally drank and then end up in the hospital. But the owner of the hospital was a Mason and he covered my records. And when I asked for a toxicology report, you motherfuckers had a cow. We don't do that here. And then when you printed me at a toxicology report after 7 hours, it wasn't even my toxicology report, it just had my name on it because you made one up like a bitch. You think I don't know that? And you're surprised that the poison went through me and why I was still alive? And when I was going to the hospital that morning, I stopped by at the gas station. And when I was coming out, somebody on the phone was saying, hey, Joey, what's up, Joey? Right? And you all know who Joey is, right? He's my ex from 10 years ago who's a sociopath who's part of this hate scheme, right? Hate crime. And you all thought that was funny? Don't you ever call me Lena Mossy from your ugly mouth, bitch. You're going down too. And if you think you ain't going down, you're going down. And then you paid the condo guy where I bought the condo at. You put cameras in the house. And I heard that the realtor was involved too because my phone was being watched. So you pay my neighbor to put cameras in my fucking house. For 9 months, you guys were watching me undress, whatever I would do in my house. Go take a shower, whatever I would do personally, you would watch me every single day. And sell it over the wide web. And laugh. And then you got into my car and scratched up my leather seats in my Volkswagen? You think I don't know that? And then you say, Lena Mossy, don't you ever call me Lena Mossy from your crooked, ugly, nasty motherfucking mouth, girl. You're gonna get it. You set me up in North Carolina, right? And you still laugh about it. Ha, ha, ha. And then you told the cops how crazy I was, and the cops didn't want to believe me, but then I heard that you were paying the cops for the money you stole from me. You were paying the cops to, let's ignore her, she's crazy, right? The whole Greensboro Department cop judicial system, and not the older cops, the younger cops that ignored me are going down. Because you knew I was telling you the truth. You knew people were breaking into my house. I changed my locks how many times? But one good cop told me, if I were you, ma'am, I would leave. I would sell this condo and leave. There are many people involved and I can't say nothing, he said. He was right. That's exactly what I did. I got the fuck out of there. Mm-hmm. And you still laugh about that, right? You tricked me, girl. Now see how God's gonna trick you. He tricked you all. He pretended to make you feel like you won, like you won this game. This was a game to you, right? But guess what? He wanted you to reach to the top to make you think that, aha, I got away with this. He pretended to make you think that you got away with this. When the tower comes down, you won't know your name, you'll know my name, and you'll know Jesus' name. Because Jesus don't play. He says, touch not my anointed. No, no, no. And you touched his anointed. Big time. And then I couldn't get a job in North Carolina because you wherever I would apply, and because you were on my phone, wherever I applied through my phone, you would call the place and say, don't hire her, she's crazy, she's a witch. Then I would never get a job. I know about that. Yeah. And then I ended up homeless for a long time, state to state, in New Hampshire, in Alaska. I had to become homeless in order to find out who the fuck I was and who the fuck you were. I'm not even mad at God that he got me in that position, but when he got me in that position because of you, he said, get up. Now you know who is real? He had to show me who was real, who was fake in my family. That's why I had to go through all that. Now I know. Now I know. Guys are going down. And I know you're probably sitting back, smoking your weed, because that's what you know how to do. Smoke your weed 24/7. That's what you do. And live on the system. And you're young, girl. But I have to thank your father, you know? I have to thank your father. Your father is a saint, man. He saved my life that night. When they were pushing me in a circle, and when they were saying all that, he's the only one who stood up for me. He's the only one who stood up for me. And he said, I don't think so. Nobody's going to touch her. Over my dead body. He said, you know why he said that? Because he knew my parents. Because my parents treated him good. That's why. He told you bitches, nobody's going to touch her. Over my dead body, he said. Now that's my other brother-in-law, who's from Guatemala. He's a saint. And I will repay him when I see him next time. I'll make sure I will repay him when I get my money back. Because he saved my life. That's what God said. He saved your life. Yeah. And then you acted to your dad that you knew nothing about this, but you knew about all this, you and your husband, girl. And your dad probably knows, or he'll find out. But yeah, he saved my life that night. I thank him. He's going to get blessed for that. But yeah. And then you continued your shenanigans in North Carolina. You continued. And then your aunt kicked me out in the middle of the night. She thought I had COVID. I even had paper results showing her I didn't have COVID. I was just coughing. She kicked me out in the middle of the night. I had no place to go. She didn't care. After I gave her money, took her shopping, did whatever I did because I was staying there temporary till I got my place. You even paid the realtor, the one I bought the condo from. She was involved with the cameras also, I heard. You all going down. But it's okay, because guess what? I'll still survive, right? God is good. But you're still gonna get yours, girl. You might think now that you're not, but no. He doesn't care how sorry you are, but you're still not sorry. You and your covert group that hides under a church. I know what you guys do downstairs. You do sacrifices in that church. You invited me to that church many times, but I didn't want to go. No. I knew about it. God told me about it. It's not even a real church. It's a covert. of witches and warlocks and masons. You think I don't know that? God showed me that. You guys try to sacrifice me. Here's the sad thing. The Nani Nana that loved you so much, which is my parents, you sacrificed them too. I found that out the other day. You sacrificed my mom and you sacrificed my dad. You sure did. You're gonna pay for that, girl. You're gonna pay for that. That's all I gotta say. I think I'm done for the day. Thanks.